Hey Capricorn, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be doing your timeless tarot and oracle reading, asking the question, what's coming towards you at the time of viewing this? That being said, only take what resonates, what empowers you. That's what this channel is really about, is empowering you through tarot and oracle. If you'd like for me to pray for you, if you'd like for other Cappies and cross-watchers alike to pray for you, simply say hello in the comments section. You're welcome to share what you're going through. But either way, it just gives us something that represents your energy that we can focus on. And that's what this is all about, empowering you and lifting each other up. Lifts me up to lift you up. We have the message, protection, blessed and looked after. And this is how you make the hand gesture. I love how there's like light shooting out of this hand gesture and there's light coming out here. So let's do it this way. So you're gonna put your pinky and your ring finger together with your thumb and just kind of, it's like pointing. It's very kind of like wizardy, like that. Protective light fills me and surrounds me, and my confidence is brimming over. This mudra of protection can transform your fears and worries about situations or other people into courage, strength, and power, Capricorn. Form the mudra with the right hand and place it in front of your chest. Put your left hand over your heart or lay it like a bowl in your lap. The right hand is raised in a gesture of protection, which is also like a blessing. So like that. Imagine how radiant light flows from the sky into your left hand and from there into your heart. Here, the energy is transformed into protective, healing, beneficial, and loving light. You use your right hand to send out this energy to situations or people who cause you anxiety. Right on. That's fascinating. I've never seen that one. So if I haven't mentioned it yet, please hit that like button on your way in. Thank you so much. Really helps the channel, supports the channel, and doesn't hurt, right? All right, what's coming towards my Capricorns? What do they need to know about at this time? Please make it clear, Spirit. We only take the cards that fly out. If they fly in reverse, that's how we read them. We start with the Fool card. The Fool card talks about a new journey. There's this theme. Look at the light like blasting behind him. The light blasting here. The light blasting through there. There's a path being lit up for you, Capricorn. There is a theme in your reading, and we've only gotten 2 cards out so far. This is a new journey. And while you don't want to get lost in the newness of it all, right? You still got to cross your T's and dot your I's. You still have to pay your bills at the end of the day. This is symbolized, by the way, by the little dog nipping at his shirt there, just to remind him, hey, gotta make sure to ground yourself in reality. So whatever that means for you, Capricorn, but this is really exciting. So there's something new here, and you have this overall energy of, hey, you are protected, you're looked after, you're being watched, your angels are around you, you're safe. This is all green. All lights are green. We have flipping but not flying, 3 of Cups. We've got 6 of Cups. I'm going to get a couple more out, and then I will unpack them further for you. The World card. Some of you guys are going to be traveling. Some of you guys are going to be seeing family. We have, I have to unpack these. Just bear with me. Just so I can fill this out a little bit more for you. 6 of Cups. Two of Pentacles. Okay. Some of you guys are going to be, I know this is totally random sounding, but some of you guys are going to be traveling, possibly for work, possibly for a new job, possibly around collaboration. You've got a couple travel cards here. What's the World card? This is definitely the beginning of something very new, but there has been an ending that kicked it all off. This ending was abrupt for some of you guys. It could have been, it kind of forced your hand into making some new plans. But actually this looks, the future looks really bright. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Magician card. You know, what did I say? This reminds me of like a wizardy, it's a wizardy kind of movement. Yeah, you've got the Magician at the bottom of the deck. So this is looking very bright and exciting, and keeping your mind open is absolutely key, Capricorn. The reason I say that is because on the heels of this new journey is this open-minded, enthusiastic, excited energy. You know, even if some of you guys have kids, and I would say, you know how, look at your kids when they get really excited about something like a new trip, and they're not, they don't get hung up on like the little details that we get hung up on as adults, right? They can sometimes be so carried away with their excitement that it's a good influence on us. So if you have kids, use them as a metaphor of embracing that open-minded enthusiasm for this new journey that you're taking. And when I say journey, some of you guys are literally going to be traveling. But for those who aren't, I do think that there's some new aspects about this that you really have not experienced some of these things. And so the best way you can deal with that, really, as we get older, we get, rather than excited, we kind of get scared by new things. So just to keep in mind that enthusiasm of a kid. It's a good metaphor to fall back on. I think you're going to be getting some clarity about something that you've been wishy-washy or undecided on. This could have just been a simple place of cloudiness on like, okay, how am I going to take the lead, or how am I going to take charge in a situation? And it looks really great for you. We've got the Queen of Wands. And gender is not attached to these cards, but the Queen of Wands really rules over first impressions, appearances, confidence, and I feel that this could easily be embracive of your energy. So we're leaving a place of maybe confusion, indecision, reprioritizing things, basically one of those things, juggling things, to bang, getting new clarity on something, whether this is a message somebody else gave you or it's an aha moment. Either way, it's clarity, and then it gives way to this beautiful Queen of Wands energy, which is very confident, bold, goes forward with what they want to do. They run by their instincts. If they do have doubts, people can't tell from the surface. So it's a really great card if you're interested in making first impressions and lasting impacts on people. And I'm just going to say real quick, I'm going to do an extended on this one, where we get more advice actually and focus on that side of things. If you like that, it's the price of a cup of coffee. It's a link in the description box below. And now I'll return back to our reading. Some of you guys are going to be starting new positions, and that is the new journey. And some of you guys are moving. Some of you guys, it's just simply making new plans and developing, I'll say not developing, taking on a growth mindset around a situation. So what does that mean, right? Being curious and being willing to learn, being flexible, malleable, being the student in an area while you're making these plans is going to really give you, it's going to help you adapt. Basically, there's this 10 of Swords. There is an ending. It could have been an abrupt ending that happened in the past. But either way, usually 10 of Swords is a little bit of a bitter ending. And it looks like it's kind of pushed you into the position of making fresh plans. But all these plans look very hopeful and exciting. So it's a little, like you might look back in with a little gratitude. And it might be quite a period of time before you can look back with that, but the whole reading is so positive that anything on that 10 of Swords that we need to know? Yeah, coming out of anxiety, you're better off without this, whatever it was, this ending. You are being released, my friend. You are protected. You are blessed and looked after. And here we have the World card. It's like a window opening up in your life and a fresh breeze blowing in. I wouldn't be surprised if you are not only getting an opportunity for new experiences and opportunities to kind of flaunt your stuff, like show off your confident side, but and your visionary side, your entrepreneurial side. But you might be exposed to people and people that are different from you, People, maybe even if you are working from home, you might be working remotely with people that are in different countries. We have this transformation taking place, and balance is key here. Taking the good with the bad, despite some disappointments, despite maybe a past heartbreak or misunderstanding, you are moving forward triumphantly. So you actually look better for it. Anything I need to know about the Chariot card? I love this for you. There's a partnership here. Who are these two people? There's a partnership here. Two of Cups. You're moving forward with another individual. You're most likely the Queen of Pentacles here, because the Pentacles represent stability, represent earth signs. This is nurturing. These are two very nurturing energies. The King of Cups is so loving. So somebody you could cry on their shoulder, they'll lend an ear. It's okay to be vulnerable around a person like this. And the Queen of Cups is just that, except more the practical side, nurturing, right? This is somebody who's going to be like, you know, if you're feeling emotional about something, they'll be like, have you had enough to eat? Are you warm? You know, so they have kind of the practical side, but these are two very nurturing individuals. And it's almost like one is, you most likely are the Queen of Pentacles here. And I think that like where maybe stability, physical stability, finances and stuff are involved, it looks like you're stepping into that safe and nurturing role. You guys are going forward together into this. It's a really cool partnership. Why is this coming up? I've got the Six of Swords under here, which is healing, helping one another out. What's this Knight of Swords? And somebody's coming forward with communication, but they don't have the whole story. It's important. Somebody doesn't have the whole story here. So this could have been, actually, it feels almost like there might have been a disagreement between these two people, the King and the Queen of, the King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. And if that's the case, there might have been not enough information here. And I do think there's healing or realignment. I do feel like there might be more communication to be had to fill out the picture, because this Knight of Swords with the Page of Swords suggests that it's quick moving, like somebody needs to get something urgently off their chest, but they don't have enough information. They haven't crossed their T's and dotted their I's that way, you know, like to make sure that the story is really filled out. And so there might have been a sense of rejection or a sense of misalignment in a relationship. But despite that, it seems that it's moving forward, just kind of doing the work. Like I said, the Six of Swords was at the bottom of the deck. So, you know, it's interesting because oftentimes readings will tell you right away if it's like a relationship reading or if it's a work reading. But I feel that it's the same message either way, it's just in different contexts for some folks. It does feel that even for those of you who are going through job shifts and changes, that you do have a partnership that is pulling through supportively. For some of you guys, it's really focused on your emotional stability and your confidence, and leading the whole reading is really the message of stay enthusiastic, keep an open mind, and there's a new journey that you're embarking on. And don't you worry, because you are surrounded, you are protected by the invisible energies that love you. So I'm gonna go do the extended, and if this is where I leave you, thank you so much for joining me outside on this lovely day. Please hit the like button, consider subscribing if you'd like to join the family. Otherwise, I will see you on the other side. Bye-bye.